Okay, so we'll execute this program and then see how memory allocations are done. Okay, so this is my program. So I want someone from you guys to execute this. So let me ask, hey, hi Ranjit. Can you help me? So what are the things that we have in this program? First you tell me. Then after that, we'll start to execute the program. First tell me, what are the informations we have in this program?
Okay.
Yes. Can you tell me?
Static methods, sample one.
Correct. So I have
Sample.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 static methods. So
Yes.
what type of methods are all?
One is void.
Correct.
One is int type. One is return type is double.
Yeah.
One is
correct. So that means if you have the return type as integer, what I need to do?
we need to return integer value.
Correct. I need to return an integer value. If it's a string, I need to return a string here. Like that. Yes. Then after that, we have a
Main function.
main function. What is the difference between these methods and then the main function?
The Java program will start execution from the main function.
Correct. So main is a executable function. By default, it starts to execute. Yes, correct. So now we'll start to execute the program. So when I start to execute the program, first, what will happen for me? A memory location will be created.
Okay.
Good. So the memory location name will be my class name with some hexadecimal number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then what will happen?
Static pool will be created.
Superb. The first memory which will be created into that memory location is static pool. Yes. Then now what will happen?
Then these functions
Yes.
will be created.
All my static members will be loaded. It might be a method or a variable. Okay. All my static members will be loaded into the memory first. Yes. Then, hey, thanks, Sanjit. Thank you. And even my main function also gets loaded into the system because main also is a static function. Next, hey, hi, Santu. Can you tell me next what will happen?
Yeah, it creates local memory for the main.
Yes. Then
yes, so then it goes to next step and so class name with the method name and
first it starts to execute. My main function start execute. So what is this?
Yeah, that is our first function for a class name.
Yes.
With the first method, sample. Second method, sample one.
So function methods dot sample one I'm giving. That means
yes.
What will happen? That is I'm referring with the help of a class name means what will happen?
Name. It right away.
Directly the search will go to the static pool. Correct, right? So now it goes to static pool. Do we have sample one method here?
Yes.
Yes, we have. So now what will happen? It starts to execute the sample one method. If it's a function, so what will happen? It will create me a local memory for the local memory for the method sample one. Okay, that's what it will do. Then next what will happen? So first actually it's going to print me, sorry, I forgot this. It's going to execute this one, sorry. Okay, it's executing
Yes.
this first step. Okay, function
Yeah.
methods or sample one. Yeah. Then
At the time it gives this is the sample in one int method.
correct. It's going to print me. This is a sample one integer
One
method.
integer method. Yes.
Yes. Then
Then it executes return type. Then
what I'm doing here? Int a equal to 100.
returning 100 will print.
No. What this step? Int a equal to 100. Int b equal to 200. What's happening?
It's a return type for the method.
No. What is this? Int a is equal to 100. Int b is equal to 200.
Those are variables which we assign for static method. That's all.
No. What's happening here means I'm trying to create a local variable which is of integer type for the sample one method. Okay.
Yes.
So usually we used to create actually what local variables in the main function, right? Same like that for this method, I'm trying to create two variables. One is A,
For the
another one
method.
is B.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Then
Then we are returning a value.
so what is A? How the search will go?
From method static.
So right now, return A when I give, what will happen? It comes to this place, A. Okay, local memory, because when I refer with the variable name alone, what will happen? The search will go to the local memory. So this is a local memory for the sample one method. Here, do we have A variable? Yes. So the value is 100. That 100 will be returned. So where? To this place. So this is the place actually what we are executing, right? It comes over here. It is there under the system.println, and now it will print me 100.
Okay.
Clear, right?
Yes.
Good. Hey, thanks, Shantu. So now, hey, hi, Deepa. Can you execute me the next step?
Yeah, the next step is referring from class name to sample method, and it will go to it will create another memory location. Sample.
The search where it will go, function methods dot sample when you give, where the search will go?
It will go and search in the static pool.
Correct. Why?
Because it is referred with the class name.
Correct. When I'm refer with class name, search will go to static pool. There do you have a sample method? Yes, we have. Now what will happen? It creates a memory for the, and one more thing, once we execute this sample one method before, right? So that time actually what? The memory also will be deleted. Okay, so I forgot to delete that, so I'll delete that. So now we are executing this sample method. So goes here, sample method, we have local memory. Yes, we have. So creates a memory, local memory for sample. Yes. So
and
then
it will print this is a sample method.
Correct. So this is sample method. So it's going to print me this is a sample method. Yes. Does it going to return any value?
One second. No, because it's a void.
Super.
So it does not return any value.
Awesome. Yes, that's it. So it's a void return type. That's why we cannot return any value here. Okay. So good. So this one it comes from here. So there is a small problem. I wrongly mentioned here. Comes here. Okay. So now what happened? We have executed the sample method comes out of the memory.
Yes.
Then again now what happened? Function methods dot.
Again it will go and check in the static pool. Sample is there.
Yes. So again now what happened? One more memory. for local memory for sample will be created, correct?
Yeah.
So where it comes from this place. So I'll just copy the same thing. It's local memory of sample over there. So I'll try to copy the same thing. Yeah. Then after that again goes here. It's going to print me
This is the sample method.
sample method. Then after that execution is completed, comes out of the memory. Now what happened? Again the memory will be deleted.
Clear the memory. Yeah.
By whom? The garbage collector.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. Thanks, Deepa. So next, hi Jagdish.
Hi.
Now can you execute me this step? Int I is equal to function methods dot sample. Can you tell me what will happen?
So what will happen? It will go to the functions methods.
First, actually, what's happening? Int I is equal to.
I.
So where
Yeah.
that is, I'm trying to create a local variable I
of I. Yes.
where in the main function, because we're executing main function, right? So it creates me a local memory called I inside the main function. The value now it will go here. Function methods dot sample one.
So it will go to the first static method.
Static pool. Do we have sample one method?
Yeah, it will take the sample one. So in the sample one, it will print this is the sample one int method.
Correct.
Okay, and then int I is a is equal to 100, int b is equal to 200 in sample one.
Yes, just a second. So local memory for sample one will be created. Then it's going to go here. Prints me.
Yes. This is a simple one int method.
Sample
okay.
one.
Okay.
Now
then a again a and b two variables it will create under sample one.
Yes.
Static function. So in a it will go like 100. In b it will go 200.
Correct.
Okay, and then it returns the a value as 100 into.
So when I give return a, so how the search will go? First, where the search will go? Only if refer with variable name.
Yeah. It will refer, a value because a is created here, right? So within this function only.
So that means, tell me clearly.
Local
Memory.
Local memory, yes.
Local memory of which one?
Local memory of functions underscore methods. Okay, I can say local method for sample one.
Correct. So return a I'm giving. So right now we're executing what? Sample one method, correct? Yes. So for the sample one method, we have a local memory here. So whenever I refer a variable, so in any of the function, it goes to the local memory of that specific method. So that is what this one. Here do we have a variable? Yes, the value is 100. 100. That 100 will be returned to the place wherever it is called. So where it has been called, so to this place.
Yes.
Correct. So now what will happen? In that I variable,
I will get 100.
100 will be stored. Then along with that, it deletes my memory also.
Memory also.
Clear? So from where this memory has came means from this place. Okay, cool. So then next.
In next, what will happen? It will go to sample two. Sample two means it will
no. First left hand side.
It created double d. It means it will create a d variable with double
where
data type in a local. In a local.
Local means?
In local method of main.
Correct. So in the main memory, it creates main. Yes.
Double d. Okay. So it will sample two is it will go to the static pool first.
No.
It will try to search.
How it goes to the static pool directly? When the search will go directly to static pool?
When we when there is no what we call when there is no object created for
when I refer with help of a class name, that is the only chance directly the search will go to static pool. Do I refer here with help of a class name?
No.
So that means where the search will go?
It will try to go to the local.
Correct. So it goes to the local. So what is the local here? I'm executing the main function. So local memory of main it will go. Do we have a sample 2 method here?
No.
No. From where this main memory is created? From the
Main
static pool. Here
static.
only we have it. So
Yes.
here it comes and searches. So do we have sample 2 method here?
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. So now what will happen? It executes. So now it will create a memory for the local memory of sample 2.
Okay.
Understood, right? Because these searches are
Yeah,
important, because
understood.
that's why I'm focusing on you to, because that's why we are executing the memory allocation part. Okay, because if you know these concepts, any of the time you will not be facing any problem. Yes.
Okay.
Then sample 2.
Yeah, sample 2, it will go there. And what will happen? 1 second. It will bring this is a simple 2 double method.
Correct.
Then after it will return 20.45 double value to the.
Why it's returning 20.45?
It's a double value, which is a floating value.
The return
Because
type is double.
Double, yes, static double. That's just a reason.
That's why it's going to return 20.45.
20.5.
So what will happen that 20.45?
So it will come to the local memory of D. In the D.
No. What is
It
the
will come to
local?
the D.
What is the local memory of D?
It's a double.
No, what is that?
What is that? Means
What is it? This? Will you be calling this as a local memory of D?
Double data type.
It's a variable.
Double data. Oh, okay, variable double data.
Okay, integer I is equal to 100 is a variable. Double D is a variable over here. Okay, you're declared here. Now you're going to initialize the value now.
Okay, initialize the value.
Okay, so that means return 20.45 from this, the value 20.45 is being returned to the place wherever it is caught. So the place is here. Okay, now what's happening? I'm assigning that value D 20.45 to this D variable. That is, it will come here.
Yes, correct.
Okay, along with that, it deletes the memory also.
Local memory.
Okay, good. Hey, thanks, Jagdish.
No.
Thank you. Hey, hi, Satish. Now, can you explain me the next step? String s is equal to sample 3. Can you tell me what will happen now?
Yeah. So it will create a string s in the main memory.
Yes, a variable string s will be created. Awesome. Yes.
And then since it's simple 3, sample 3.
Yes.
Yeah, it will search for the method within that local memory itself. But
Yes.
it is not there.
Super.
So it will go back to the static pool.
Correct.
And
do we have here?
And load one memory allocation.
So now what will happen? Search first goes to main function, then goes to static pool. Here we have sample 3 method. Yes. Then now that will be created. Yes.
Yeah.
That is local memory for sample 3. Yes.
And then this is a sample 3 string method will get printed.
Yes.
So that is the first statement in the method.
Cool.
And then it will return stg string value. That string value will be initialized to yes.
Correct. So why it has to return string value stg? Can you tell me?
Yeah, because this particular method is a static string.
Yes, the return type is string. Yes. Yes, that's why I need to return a string value. Yes, awesome, super. So now what will happen? That stg will come to this place. So that will be stored over to yes. Yeah, that's it. Clear, right? Then what will happen?
So now the next statement is
the memory. Before that, the memory also gets deleted.
Yeah.
Yes.
So next, all 3 statements will be like local. So it will be a print from the local memory only. So the integer of 100 will get printed.
Why actually the search? Can you tell me how it will go?
Okay, since it's sysoi,
Yeah,
it will be searching in the local memory of the main.
correct. Why?
Uh, there is no reference, right? It's
Super.
directly given.
That's it. So if I refer with any class name or object name, then only it goes to this their static pool or the objects. If I refer only with variable name, there is no reference, only the variable name I'm giving, search will always go to their local memories. Okay. Yes, very good. Then Satish for D.
Yeah, and then for D, the double value will get printed, which is 20.45.
Yes.
And then the string value will also get printed.
Correct. So that is STG. That's it. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes. So now everything is been printed now. Now we come out of the main function. Now what will happen to the memory?
The local memory main will get removed,
Yes.
and then the complete function itself, the
Correct.
memory will get.
Now comes out of the entire program. Now static pool and then the entire memory will be deleted.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. Cool. Hey, thanks, Satish. Thank you. Hey guys, everyone understood this concept? Anyone has any questions on this execution? Clear for everyone? Because this memory allocation part is important, so that's why I'm trying to tell you actually how each and every level memory is being searching and then it's going to the next place. Yeah. So now we will talk about the return types here. Okay. So I'll execute the next step. So everyone is clear, right? In case if you face difficulties, please let me know so that I can tell you that which place you're not understanding so that I can explain you again if you want. So now let me execute the next step. Since it's a static function, memory gets deleted after execution. Yes, it's not static, or non-static anything. Actually, whenever we allocate a memory for the method or something, each and every time it creates a memory when we are going to call the method. Once the method has been executed, it deletes it. So if it's a static thing alone, what will happen means a reference will be taken, not the entire memory will be deleted, but object level. So non-static methods entirely completely deletes it over after execution. Static reference level, it takes it and then clears the memory. Okay, that's what will happen. So now when we execute this function, okay, so now I will execute this. So what happened when we execute? It's going to create a memory. The memory name will be what? My class name with some hexadecimal number. Then after that, static pool memory will be created. Clear? Now I want someone to execute. So, hey, hi, Madhuri Vasant.
Hi.
Yeah, can you tell me tell me what are the things we have in this program?
We have a static method
Yes.
and we have a main function.
No, static methods means what? A lot of static methods are there.
Static int method, static void, static void again, and we have main function.
No. You're just simply you're saying. Tell me clearly over there. So
Return type is
yes.
static.
No. Return type is not static.
Return type is int.
Correct.
Return type is int,
Yes.
and return type void.
Correct. And then
And again, we have return type void.
no. Madhuri, you're trying to go faster. Okay. Simple.
Return
Say
type void with argument integer.
correct. It's accepting an argument, integer argument.
Integer. And again, we have return type void, which is accepting argument double.
Super.
And we have again return type void, which is accepting arguments integer and double.
Correct.
And again, we have return type void, which is accepting arguments double and integer.
Yeah. Here I'm accepting integer and double. Here again accepting double and integer. Will that not be a duplicate?
No, this is method overloading. It depends on
Yeah.
number of arguments and what is that? And integer and double, whatever data types. It depends on data types and number of arguments combination.
Integer and double. This is double and integer. Okay. So that first argument is integer and second argument is double. So here first argument is double.
Argument is double and second is
yes.
integer.
So both are different. Yes. Then
next we have again void return type, which is accepting arguments integer, double and string.
super. Yes. Then I have my
main function.
Cool. So now what will happen once we start to execute the program? It creates me the first memory as static pool.
Static pool in which all static methods will be loaded along with the main function.
Super. Can you tell me as what are the members will be loaded?
Sample method.
Correct. So public static int sample. Yes.
Public static void sample integer a.
Yes.
Public static void sample double a.
Yes.
Public static void sample integer a and double a.
Integer, yeah, correct. Double b. Yes.
Double b. Public static void sample double a and integer b.
Super. Yes.
Then public static void sample integer a double b string c.
Correct.
And then main function.
Correct. Then finally my main function also gets loads. Super.
Next local memory for main will be created.
Correct. So first for me always the local memory for. So I'll just remove this public so that I already know anyway it's public. So what's okay. So first actually what happened? My main function start to execute. Okay. So for me a local memory
for main will be created.
Awesome. Yes. Correct. Yes.
Next it will go to sample method. It will search in local main memory.
Awesome. Yes.
As it is not there, it will go to static pool. And
yes. So here in the static pool, do we have that sample method?
Yeah, we have.
Yes.
So again, local memory for sample method will be created.
Super. Yes. A local memory for sample. Superb. Yes.
Now it will go to the sample method where it is asking us to print the sample function.
Correct.
So sample function will be printed.
Yes.
And it will return 100 because it is a integer return type. 100 will
Correct.
be printed.
100 will be returned here. But
Returned here.
are we printing or are we capturing in any variable now?
No, because we don't have anything declared in local memory.
Super.
So
So it
it
will be
will not
written,
be,
but it will not be used.
not
That's it.
be used.
Awesome. Super. A good Madhuri. Awesome. Super.
And then
Good. No problem. I'll ask
local
the next
memory
person.
will, okay.
Good. Thank you. Super. Good Madhuri. Hey, hi Nandini.
Hi, Murali.
Hi Nandini. Can you execute me? The next one?
Yes. Now the integer c will be created in the local memory of main function.
Yes, super.
Now we are, since sample is, we are not using the class reference.
Yeah.
It should go to static, sorry, main function.
Yes.
There we don't have.
Yeah.
So it will go to static pool.
Yes.
There we have sample.
Correct. So
it will create a local memory for sample.
correct. A new memory will be created. So already created. So once again, it will be created. One more thing, this before this memory will be deleted after that execution. I forgot. Okay. Yeah. So now a new memory for sample is created.
Yes. Now we are going to sample print sample function.
Super.
Again returning value 100.
Correct.
Since it is not stored in, sorry, it will be stored in C.
Yes, correct. Now it will be stored under C variable. Along with that, it deletes the memory
Local
also.
memory.
Super. Yes. Then next.
Then we are printing C, which will print 100.
How the search will go?
Now we are in the local memory, so the search for
Local
C
memory
will
of
go in main.
Search will go
Since
to
the
the
value of local memory of main.
yes. So 100 will be printed.
Yes.
Yes. Then
Then it's printing the dashes.
is dashes. Yes. Correct. Yeah, good. Yeah. Next, can you tell me sample of 10?
Yeah. Sample of 10, it is, since the type is integer,
Yes.
it will go and search for that in main function first.
Yes. Do we have anything? Sample method accepting integer argument?
No. So
Then
in the static pool, sample accepting the integer is sample int sample. Sorry, void function of return type void and argument accepting an int.
yes. So
Creates a local memory for
yes. Correct.
void sample int a.
Correct.
Then in void sample int a, we are printing passing function
Yes.
plus
So what will happen? Local method of sample int a. So you pass an argument, right? So that it will be creating a variable here. So local variable here, integer a is equal to O. So what is the value we have passed for this method in argument? 10. So that 10 will be stored here. Clear?
yes.
So this will be a local variable for the sample int a. Now when I refer with a passing function plus a, which is a local variable, so right now we are executing which function?
Sample int a.
Yeah, so the local memory of the sample int a is what? This one.
Yes.
So here do we have that a variable?
Yes.
So what is the value?
10.
10. So now the 10 will be printed. Clear, right?
Yes.
So then next. Now what will
Next
happen? This is executed.
That memory will be deleted.
Correct.
Next, sample of double type we are referring.
Yes.
First, if we search for this in the local memory of main, since it is not there, we are going to static pool.
Yes.
There we have a function of return type void, which is accepting an argument of double type.
Correct.
So we are going to that function.
Local memory for sample double a. Yeah. Yes. So now,
Since we are passing the argument of double A, that
yes,
memory will be allocated.
correct. So
The
what is it?
Value is 10.50 will be allocated to A.
Super awesome. Yes.
Then we are printing that print double function with a value of concatenating with the value of A.
Correct. So it's going to print you passing double function.
Yes.
Then
With the value of A, that is 10.50.
correct. Search will come to this local memory. Value of A is what?
10.5.
10.50. That's it. Yes. Very good. Thanks, Andre. Superb. Next, I'll take. Hey, hi, Deepa. Can you
Yes.
execute me the next things?
Yeah.
So one more thing before that starting. Sorry, this memory is deleted. Yes. Yeah. Then
It will execute, it will print hello string.
yes, hello.
And next is sample, another one with where it is argument is double and a string.
Correct.
So,
Sample 10 comma.
double
Yes.
and a string.
Correct. So what will happen right now for me? Creates me a. So comes to the main function. Searches whether do we have a method accepting a
With
sample
big
method
arguments.
int double and string.
It is not there in the main memory. It will go to the static pool where
Yes.
we have a sample method with int and double and string. It will
Correct.
create a local memory for the same.
Correct. Local memory for sample. So that will be integer a comma double b comma string c. That's it.
Okay. So now it will print.
Now what will happen first? Actually, in the memory, it's going to create me. So these arguments are there, right? Those are all local variables for
Yeah.
this
A
sample
local
method.
variable for the sample method.
So double b is equal to 20.50
20.50 and string is Morley.
is equal to. Alright. These are the things will be loaded here now. Yes, correct.
Then it will print passing function,
Yes,
and the A value is, it will check in the local memory, which is 10.
understood. Yes, super good. Passing function. Then a value is what in the local memory? 10.
10.
Yes, correct.
And we have space.
Yes, space.
And the B value is 20.50 in the local memory for the sample function.
Correct. So passing function. So I'll just give it like this so that no confusion. So passing function space a, then 2 dashes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then B.
And then the B value, which is 20.50.
Yes. Then again.
Again, we have 2 dashes.
Correct. So these 2 dashes.
And the C value, which is string.
That is
Murali.
Murali. So these 2 things. So I'll just put it here. Yes. Then
the memory location will be deleted.
correct. Then it will be deleted. Then after.
It will print main function.
Correct. It's going to print me main function. Yes. Then
it will delete local memory.
yes, local memory of
Main.
yes, main will be deleted. Then comes out of the
It
entire
will
program.
delete also static pool and the complete memory function of VC.
That's it. Cool. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Deepa. Everyone understood, guys? Okay. I know that actually I'm going slow, but hope so actually what compared to yesterday, now you will know actually what how functions memories are being allocated and then how functions are being used. Okay, so main part is actually what learning that actually what how memory will be loaded and then it will be deleted. Okay, so things actually what when I'm explaining, you might feel that actually what everything is easier. So that's why I'm making you guys to execute each and everything so that you will come to know the flow. Okay, so which will start first and then which will be deleted over there. Okay, that's why I'm taking little bit time. So hope you understand those things. Okay, so this is about functions. So let me see as what are the things we have covered still now. So right now we have covered about variables, functions, and then string concatenation. So let me just how the allocation happens for non-static methods, which is accepting arguments. Yes. So non-static methods actually what so simple thing. So static methods will be loaded where into the okay. So we'll execute this also final one program so that you'll be clear on that. So let me execute this program. Okay, so when we execute this program, so it will give you a memory. Then after that, the memory name will be function static non-static. The first memory which will be created will be my static pool. Then after that, for me, what are the informations will be loaded means first my main function. Then after that, my static methods, that is method 2, and then method 3. Then after that, static in method 1, int a comma double b. So these are the 3 things that will be loaded. Then after that, next first what will happen? My main function start to execute. So my main, a local memory will be created. Local memory for main. Then next, actually, my main memory static. So int a is equal to. So first a local variable int a is equal to will be created. Then function static non-static, that is my class name dot method 1. When I refer with the class name, search will directly goes to my static pool and searches for a method 1 which is accepting an integer and double argument. Okay, So it goes to the static pool. So from where actually what the main function is created means from the static pool. So goes to this place, which is accepting integer and double. So here this is the method. Okay, the return type of the method is integer here. Okay, so creates me a local memory for this. Local memory for method 1 integer a comma double b. Okay, so then integer a is equal to double b is equal to, so what is the value? So int a. So for that, right now what is the value we have passed? That is 10. For the double b, what is the value we have passed? 20.50. That's it. Clear? Then after that, actually what it starts to execute this. So it prints me integer return type method and integer and double argument method. It prints me this. Then returns me 100. Why? Because the return type is integer here. So returns me 100. The returned value is what right now for me will be stored under this variable integer a equal to 100. Clear? Then after that control comes here. So we have executed this method. So from where this method came? From this place. So now it will be deleted. Now system.println a. So when I refer only with variable name, search will go to the main function. Do I have a variable? Yes, that is 100. Clear? Function static non-static method dot to. Now when I search with directly with the help of a class name, search directly goes here. I'm not passing any argument. So this is the method 2 we have. So creates a local memory for method 2. Okay, local memory for method 2. So comes here, prints me default method 2. Then after that comes out of this method here. Then next, that will be deleted. Okay, so now again integer b is equal to function static non-static method dot method 3 creates a local variable here in the main function. Then method 3 we have in static pool, yes, so creates me a local memory for that. Local memory for method 3. Clear? Then after that next what will happen? Goes to the method 3. So the return type is here is integer and prints me integer return type method. Then returns me 10. So 10 will be printed here. Sorry, stored in the b variable. Now I'm printing the b variable. Goes to the local variable. Do we have b variable in the main function? Yes, the local memory of main as b variable prints me 10. Clear? Now I'm trying to create an object. So I want help from here. So I'll take some help. Anyone like to explain me this? Any volunteers? You itself, anyone likes to explain? That is, I'm trying to create an object. When we create an object, what are the members will be loaded? Anyone like to tell?
All the global and local members will be loaded, static along with static.
Super good. Yeah. So now I'm trying to create an object. The object name is what, Madhuri?
OBJ1.
Yes, it is obj1. Then now what are the members will be loaded? When we create an object, what are the members will be loaded?
Main.
Yes.
Sorry, not main.
Correct.
OBJ
Main
one
also. All static and non-static members, everything will be loaded. Correct?
Yeah.
My main function. Yes. Then yes, Sadish, you can explain. Hello, hey Sadish, you're there? Yes, Sadish. So main function is loaded. Apart from that, anything will be loaded.
Yeah, all the methods will be loaded
Super. It
with
can be
object one dot method one object one
correct.
dot method
That
like
is
that.
all the static, non-static methods. Everything will be loaded into the memory.
Yeah.
Yes, super. So first, let me load this. Just a minute. Cool. Now everything has been loaded. Yes. Then next, what I'm going to do here? Can you tell me?
Now we are calling the method one, referring the object one.
Yes.
Since method one is obviously non-static, so yeah, object one dot method one will be the call. So this will
just a second. Before that, let me delete the
method three.
This is deleted. Then after that, this object is created from where? It is created from the main function. Now this is like this. Oops, I don't want to confuse you guys. Okay, so first obj1 dot method one, correct?
Method
Goes to the obj1. Do we have method one?
Yeah.
Yes, we have. So now what happened?
There will be a memory allocation.
Local memory for method one will be created.
Method one.
Superb. Yes. Then
Yeah, it will print the default method one.
yes, goes to the method one, prints me default method. Yes.
And then wipe out the memory.
Correct. Then it deletes the memory. Yes, superb.
And then the object one dot method one with the integer
yes
will get executed. So there will be a memory created for that.
Yes. Local memory for
method one integer.
Correct. Method one which accepts integer argument. That's it. Correct. And then next what will happen?
So control goes to the method one integer. So it will print the default method.
Before that, this int a, I'm passing 40, right? So what will happen? It creates me a local variable in the method one of integer.
Int a of 40. Yeah.
Yes, 40 will be loaded. Yes. Then.
Yeah, and then it will print the default method one and integer argument method.
Yes. Correct.
The output.
Yes.
And then it wipe out the memory.
Correct. Yes, it deletes the memory now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then next what will happen?
Next one is it will. I mean, next statement will look for the method 3, the object 1.
Yes. Do we have? Yes.
Yeah, and
which is a static.
Yeah.
Okay, static means what will happen? So it's like, actually I already told you, right? So this is like a reference which will be taken from the static code. Okay, it's these things actually what? Memories are with non-static members, memories will be loaded newly, but these things will be the copy of this information only will be taken. Okay. So now again, same thing only. When I give obj1.method3, what will happen?
The static int method 3 will get executed in a
I'll just have it here as of now.
Okay.
Local memory for method 1, method 1. So it accepts Sorry,
No, method
method 3, yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
yeah, method
no
3,
arguments.
method 3. Okay, so now what will happen? It goes to the method 3 here. So prints me integer
Return type method.
return type method. Yes, then
Yeah,
returns
and then
me
it returns a value of 10,
correct.
and that will be printed because of the sysout printing.
Correct. So returns me 10 over here. This 10 will be returned here. So now we are not capturing variable, but we are trying to print it. So that will print
Yeah,
me 10. That's it.
yeah.
Clear for everyone? Then after that, memories. So one more thing.
Memory will
Once the method 3 is being executed, this memory is deleted. Then now entire main function is being executed. Now what will happen?
local memory for the main will be
Yes.
deleted, and then static pool and the
No. Once the main memory has been deleted, the object one memory is created from where? From the main memory only. So that also gets deleted. Then comes out of the entire program, static pool, and then the entire program will be memory will be deleted.
Okay.
Clear, right? A good speech. Thank you. Any questions for anyone, guys? Everyone is clear on these functions? Okay. So as of now, what are things we have covered? Let me just give a small glance to you all. So we have covered about what is variables and data types. We have seen what is a global and local variable. We have seen what is functions, and then what is static and non-static method, and then what is string concatenation. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to see about if conditions, and then post, and then pre-implement. Okay. So tomorrow means it's Monday. Okay. Monday we will be seeing about these things. Clear for everyone? Okay. So now today's assignment is what means, so whatever program I have executed, so these things, right? So all these things you guys are going to again draw this picture, then after that you are going to execute the same program I want you to execute over there. That's the main thing. Clear for everyone? Because now I have executed with your help. Now you will be really eligible for you to do it by yourself. Okay. When you do by yourself, you'll come to know actually what. So everything once you execute, once you got the program, okay, just try to execute it. Then you make sure actually what your output and then the executed output is same. Okay, that's what I want from your end. Understood, guys? Any questions from your end? Okay, my system is stuck over here. Okay, you have to execute like this. Then you have to check whether your output and then. So I'll copy this. See, I will paste it over here. The last thing. You see, I need to check my output here. Okay, I'm not able to see here. My output is same here. Okay, like this is what I want every one of you guys to execute it. Check and then finally verify whether your output is correct. That's the main thing. Okay, that's why I'm asking you to draw this program and then finally execute it and then compare your results over here. Clear? Okay, guys. Thank you. See you on Monday. Bye, guys.